What's up guys and welcome back to On the Brick with another minifig showcase, and today we have something a little special. This past week marked 1 year since the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and pretty much since then, Brickmania has offered a variety of items all for Ukraine benefit. As of February 21st, 2023, they have donated a total of $265,000, which is absolutely insane. Now, I'm not entirely certain how much profit from each item goes towards those donations, but regardless, over $265,000 is still really cool, and I wanted to do my part and help out, so I went ahead and I bought this minifigure. This is the female medic that was available at the time and is sadly currently sold out. However, if you like what you see today, not only should you hit the like button down below, but Brickmania have a ton of other items for Ukrainian benefit and in general that you might enjoy. So I'll leave a link to them in the description down below. If you have watched anything on this channel at all, then you probably know that I don't know anything about military things, like, at all. It is just not my area of expertise. So if I get any names or anything like that wrong today, please excuse me, and again, feel free to correct me in the comments down below. This is easily one of the most detailed minifigures that I've ever seen. Not only is it a military army unit, but it's also one that is obviously medical, which means that they have a bunch of different items, which you probably wouldn't see on different personnel. And while it would probably be very easy to just slap a medical cross on here, put some Ukrainian colors and call it good, that's not what Brickmania did. If we look at the torso of this minifigure, you can see the medical cross and a Ukrainian flag, but it's all part of a military vest that includes a bunch of different items. There's different pockets and pouches here. I can see various different tools, duct tape. Okay, look, I know it's not duct tape. I think that's like medical wrap or gauze, whatever the name is. I also appreciate how the vest itself is not just a single color, but actually the camouflage pattern as well. Now, if we go down to the legs, there's still a bunch of detail down here, but obviously not as much as the torso. And as always, this is really just a side effect of how small Lego legs are. This is meant to represent both the boots that the medic would wear along with knee pads and guards. And because this minifigure is 360-degree printed, that does wrap around to the sides of the legs where you can see the straps continuing. On the side of the torso as well, the vest does continue with more pockets and pouches. What's inside is up to your interpretation, but on this arm here, you do have a Ukrainian flag as well. You do also have this blue stripe, which I'm sure represents that they're a medic, I'm guessing, and what's really cool about it is that it is fully wraparound on the arms. Now, the back is probably the area with the least amount of detail, but that doesn't mean it has none. It's just that this is the back of the vest, which is still as camouflaged as the front, but there's just not as much going on here. The other arm does have the red medic cross as well as 2 pockets, and while we're here, one of the cooler things of this minifig is one of the simpler, and it is just the blue hands. I mean, let's be honest, when you think about a doctor, you probably imagine them wearing some blue latex gloves, so it's nice to see that detail included here, and honestly, it really brings this whole thing together. One of the things that I like about this minifig a whole ton is that even though it's called female medic, it is more like a medic that just happens to be female. First of all, because gender should have no influence on what you're capable of doing in life. Anyone is capable of anything. And second of all, there's no, well, I'll say over femininity here. And what I mean by that is that there aren't any excessive curves. There's no negative space here. This really just is a medic that happens to be female. Or to put it bluntly, unlike some other minifigures I've shown off in the past, this one isn't sexualized. Which means that the only way that we know this is female is because of the head. It is a custom print. I think it looks nice. There's not really anything too special about this. You can tell that she has a stern look on her face, and I do enjoy that the straps are fully wrapping around so that they do get hidden behind the helmet. Now, this here is one piece. The hair and the helmet are connected. Obviously, I'm sure you already knew that, and I really do think that it looks cool. It is a completely custom piece by Brickmania. The hair wraps around the back of the head and around the torso, and it does not interfere with the arm. Unfortunately, and this is a very tiny unfortunately, you can tell that this is a different material than what you normally get with Lego. It's not bad at all, but it does have a noticeably different quality than your normal Lego. Now, with all of that said, it does come with one accessory, which is this weapon. Hopefully by this point, YouTube won't demonetize this. Now, like I said, I'm not any sort of military expert, but I do know that this is one of the weirdest shotguns that I've ever seen. Probably because it's not a shotgun. But in all seriousness, I do believe that this is an AKGL. That's pretty much the extent of what I know on it. But overall, I am really glad that I was able to get this. There are other minifigs from not only this line, but from Brickmania in general that I definitely plan to get. At some point, I'm sure I'll show off one of their sets, but boy are they expensive. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below though. If you liked what you saw today, remember to hit that like button and consider subscribing for future custom minifigs. Thank you all tremendously for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.